Hey there guys, this is Tango November. Today we're going to talk about the Casio Twin Sensor SGW600H. So here it is, the Casio Men's Twin Sensor SGW600H Casual Watch. Casual watch, I wouldn't really identify it as that because this watch seems like it's more for the adventurous type of person, and for that reason it comes with some pretty unique features. You can see the box on the left here, just a regular cardboard Casio box, that classic blue and white. You open it up, it comes with the regular old plastic display. You can see right here it says Casio Sports Gear, and then kind of lists off some of the features: digital compass, thermometer, world time with 31 time zones, 48 cities, and it has 100-meter water resistance. And yeah, definitely a twin sensor. Mentions it almost everywhere here on the watch with the compass and thermometer. It comes with a pretty thick instructions book. I've kind of tucked it away there. Some people find this watch a little hard to work with, but honestly, once you set it up, it's not too bad. So you can see it here. This model is unique against the twin sensors because it actually has that inverted screen. You can see it there at the bottom. But the selling point of this watch really comes down to the compass and thermometer function. We'll get to those here in a little bit, but it's a very cool watch. I really like the inverted LCD on the bottom, and the fact that you can store a bunch of time zones on it is really nice too. You can see that's the local time here at the bottom, and then you can see you can set another time zone at the top. I have it set to that Eastern Europe right now, that little world map. But yeah, it's a really cool design. It has this aluminum bezel on the outside, little bumpers here in the corner, that little red indicator at the top with the cardinal directions around the dial, and even on the compass indicator here, the smaller LCD. You can have a bunch of different modes on this. You can do adjustment with that upper left button, change through the modes on the bottom left. Then you have your light and compass on the bottom right here. And the compass is pretty accurate. You can always do a calibration to it, and even the thermometer's almost spot on here. But you can cycle through the modes. Once you've looked at that, it only comes up for a couple seconds there because you can't have it running all the time. But so you can set another time there. You have the stopwatch function, timer function, set an alarm. It says you can set it up to 5 daily alarms, so that's pretty good. And then that's the regular time right there at the bottom. A couple features that we already kind of talked about: has a 100-meter water resistance, the backlight, digital compass, thermometer, world time, 1/100th second stopwatch, countdown timer, and some other things. It's a quartz movement. Obviously, it's a digital watch. The case diameter is 50.6 millimeters, which is a decent size. It's a pretty big watch compared to some other ones. And it says here that gives up to 5 years battery life on a CR 2025, so it's pretty decent. I'm going to turn the light off, show you guys the light that the watch comes with. It's pretty bright, actually. Lights up in that nice blue, and it stays on for a couple seconds, so it actually looks pretty decent. You can see, other than the regular time, you have your day indicator and your date indicator too. There's a daylight savings time, so once you activate that, you can do some changes there. I got this watch a couple months ago, been wearing it pretty much daily. It is a nice watch with all the features you get for that price point. Can't really beat it. You can see the rubberized strap here, and it actually has a screw down case back, so that's pretty nice. You can see it has some writing on there. It's a little bit dirty from wearing it, but definitely a good quality watch. And even the straps kind of go into the case here. They're hooded, I believe is the term. Has a mineral crystal here, which you can see is ever so slightly scratched, but that's not a problem because it's a mineral crystal. It's actually pretty easy to polish if I ever wanted to. I know some people would on other watches complain when watch manufacturers go for a softer crystal, but things like dive watches and this type of watch, you don't really want this to shatter. That kind of ruin the watch, especially if you're diving. You want a softer crystal on the watch so it actually scratches instead of shattering. You don't want to be in a scenario where you need to use your dive watch or the features of this one and can't use it because the front of your watch is smashed. So having it scratched is a little better, and like I said, it's easy to buff out. But overall, just a really nice watch. I mean, it looks really good on the wrist. I'll show you here. Decent size. It's not a small watch. 50.6 millimeters again for the dial, or the case diameter, I mean. So it's a pretty beefy watch, but I think it's a good alternative to G-Shocks and stuff like that. Casio is kind of known for those. For this price point, $40, around $40 US for this watch, you can't really beat it with all the features. Casio is known to make good watches, and this is definitely one of them. Overall, really nice watch, great price, highly recommended for anyone who kind of wants a beater watch, something with some cool features, or if you're an outdoorsman or you do a bunch of hiking and stuff like that, this is definitely the watch you should get. Honestly, I think I prefer them over G-Shocks even. So, thumbs up to Casio. If you guys have any questions on this watch or want to know anything else about it, leave some comments and let me know. Thanks for watching.